back, guys. It's Manny here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today I want to show you one of my 1911s that I got. It was the first one I ever got. It was a gift from a family member, so let's check it out. So today I'm going to show you the ATI M1911 military. It was the model that was most reminiscent of a replica of the ones, the actual 1911s you were in World War II. So it's got a couple features. I have changed some things on this thing to make it a little bit better, and I've got some plans for it in the future to make it even more comfortable and more pleasing to me, even though it's not the highest quality of 1911s. I think you can get these things for maybe $400 on Gunbroker. So I was lucky enough, my father knew I got into shooting back when I was 22 and took it seriously, and I bought a bunch of guns, and he was like, well, I'll give you a gun. And it happened to be this 1911. I don't know if he bought it. He picked it up off a buddy or something, I think. But so I'm the third owner of this thing, but I can't complain. It's a nice gun for what it is. But yes, this is the, like I said, the ATI. It's got the stupid roll mark all over the dang thing. It's like a freaking poster board. But the ATI M1911 military. It has the old grip safety and spurred hammer. I'm not a big fan. I have the parts to do this and get the grip safety swapped out and the hammer. But to do that, I have to take it to a gunsmith, and I've already had him look at it once to tell me how much it'd be. So hopefully in the near future, I will get this project done. He's got to mill out a little bit because of tolerances between different manufacturers. I've got some Wilson parts that I've had for a while wanting to do this project. So those will get swapped out. I was already able to switch out the mainspring because it came with the humped mainspring housing. I was by myself able to do the flat mainspring housing, which I like a lot better. The gun points a lot more naturally now instead of like it felt like maybe the Glock grip angle with that hump. I didn't quite like it, even though I shoot Glocks just fine. I didn't like it on my 1911. I did have the grip safety swapped out because it came with a really small one. I came out with a more of a ledged one. I thought I wanted an ambi safety, but I'm a right-handed shooter, and I shot someone else's 1911 that had an ambi safety, and I did not like it. So the strong side safety is fine for me. It's a nice big ledge. I can get my grip on the gun just fine and shoot it, no problem. I've been getting on a 1911. I was on a 1911 kick a couple years ago, but the sights are just the blacked out, crappy sights. The problem is this is a staked front sight, and I haven't found any good fibers for it that I can replace it to, or that have the same dovetail cut in the back that isn't proprietary. That's a problem with these cheaper 1911s, like the Rock Island and the ATIs, is that they aren't true to a lot of specs that cross against different manufacturers. So kind of like hodgepodge parts together on it. This has just like a military recoil spring in it, standard-ish. It's not a full piece, it's a partial piece. But anyway, this is in 45 ACP. I did not say that before. The only other thing I've changed to this gun is that I put the Magpul grips on it. They're nice and grippy and textureful. Not too aggressive, but aggressive enough for me. For being very cheap, the feel of the slide moving back is nice. You know, it feels better than like a polymer gun riding on its rails, even though it's a very cheap 1911. I haven't had any issues with it other than when I was learning to shoot the gun, I was limp wristing it a lot, so I would have some failures to eject or some stovepipes, but that was more on my grip. As the gun was recoiling, it came up more and it short-stroked the action, and things would get stuck. But after firing it enough, maybe 200 rounds, I figured it out and running smooth, no issues. The only other thing I wish that this gun had was a magwell. It doesn't, but I might switch out the mainspring housing for one with a magwell, or I might get TechWear grips that come with a magwell that you can put on underneath the grips that are way better than like the Wilson add-on that does the same thing. But hey, there's that. The mags I'm using are Wilson 47Ds. I like these a lot. They're 8+. They're 8-round magazines, and the gun's 8+1. They stick out just a little bit underneath the grip. No big deal. No complaints. But yeah, this is my ATI M1911. Wanted to share it with you guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.